Hey y'all, welcome to Steph's Design Space. My name is Stephanie and today we are going to be working on these things that I found. So one of my goals for 2025 is to declutter, use the stuff that I have, and finish projects that I have started, right? So welcome. If you're new here, thank you for coming. If you're returning, thank you for your support. Okay. Oh, and happy 2025. I don't know if you can hear that in the background. It is fireworks. And we will hear those from now until forever. Okay, so what this was a piece of scrapbook paper that had, these were all little cutout squares. And so I just backed it on manila, had a manila folder. And I thought we could decorate these. But I kind of want to look and see what I have. Like, this is like a postcard, right? So I know, let's just start with that. So I have like a faux stamp right here. Literally, this is just stuff sitting on my desk from previous don't have words are hard. Previous golly, video crafting. Jeez, I will get it together one day. Probably not. Let's just not even bank on that ever happening, me getting it together. Yeah, I don't like all that white. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut it all the way to the picture to get rid of the white. Now these are not actual stamps. What it is it's like the pictures of stamps from the stamp catalog that I get. That's what this is. And this is like the Ansel Adams collection. Alright, and we're going to put this little stamp right up there. Let's do that. Oh my goodness, it has been already a week. But I'm going out of town with my husband, so I need to get some stuff done. And that is what I'm doing now. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm going to put that just right in the middle. Because I know it's like a postcard, but it's not really. So we're just going to create like, this can either be a pocket or it can go inside of a pocket, you know, for writing space. So I'm just building up my stash. So when I create journals, I already have beautiful things to go in them. Okay, this hasn't been on there long enough to have enough leftover juices. I'll just get rid of the manila folder look. I thought about rounding the corners, but I don't know how I'm going to use it, so I can always round the corners after the fact. Okay, so that one is done. I am just going to grab and go. All right, let's do a butterfly. It's too big. Let's do, there we go, a blue butterfly. And let's see if we can find a little stamp. I'm thinking maybe a little bit bigger. Butterfly, or should I just find a flower. It's either too big or too small. That is the wrong kind of green. I was trying to match that, but that's not going to happen, right? So, there we go. I'm going to use that at the bottom, and this up at the top. Alright, that's what I'm doing, and I'm not changing my mind. This is already inked up from something previous, so I'm just gonna glue this down. So I hope everyone is having a fantastic new year. I do want to, I'm trying like a different format on my YouTube. Like out with the old, in with the new kind of thing. And one of the things that I want to do is shout out some of my patrons. I love my patrons so much. I appreciate them and their support. So let's give a shout out to Anna, Donna, and Jen. Thank you, the three of you, for your support. I appreciate it so much. Okay, and that is that. I should probably ink these up before I start putting stuff on there, but oh, and that's gonna need a tad of glue. There we go. And that one's done. So we're just taking, and this one, I think I want to make this one a tag. That's exactly what I want to do. Nope, that is not big enough. That's better. Do that, and this needs some glue. Because I was looking at the way the writing is going, and that is why we're going to make that a tag. Because it can be anything. Right? Like get in there. Okay. Now let's see what we're going to do with this. Nope, too big. Let's just see. Maybe I'm just going to do... oh, you know what? Too big, but I want to use this. I tried to use this the other night, and that's too big. What is it with all these too big of things that I have over here? We can put that right there and do a small little flower at the bottom. Or we can just put that right in the middle and call it a day. Because I don't know that I have... Oh, here's something small. Okay, let's just do that. I just want to keep it simple, but use up this stuff. Right? There we go. The January box is coming together so nicely. Oh my gosh. So much stuff is going to be in the box. You know, some things that I do, like some boxes are just way easier to fill than others. Like it just comes together so naturally. So the January box is denim, pearls, and lace. Y'all. There's only a few left, so if you're thinking about getting one, you might want to do it before they are gone, because I have limited quantities. Okay, I want to find something for this, because this is kind of large. Do I have anything? I don't think I have anything bigger than that. Maybe this one. I'm going to use it. Otherwise, it is going to float around this desk so long. So this is just going to be the focal point. Should I make that a tag? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, oh, I was inking this up, wasn't I? So anyway, denim, pearls, and lace is the box. So when I get back from out of town, I am going to start putting my journal together. Now the box doesn't get mailed out until the 21st. But I want to start working on my stuff. So y'all are going to get some sneak peeks to what's in the box. I've already done a few sneak peeks. Beautiful. Okay, what else we got? So the ones that are going this way, I'm just going to go ahead and just make these tags where the writing is going this way. That can be a pocket, that can be a pocket. Okay, I think that was it, just those two. Alright, let's go ahead and decorate these in some kind of way. Oop, I like that. Sometimes I think trying to do that, it's just futile. It's not going to happen. Because it's so, like, intricate, all the little pieces. And once it's on there, you can't really tell anyway. Now, if it was, like, stark white, that'd be a different story, but it's not, so I think this is okay. This is going to look good in, like, a botanical journal. I have so many journals planned for this year. So many. Look at that. Love the blue. So we're going to do that. Just trying not to think too long and hard about stuff, right? That's where we get hung up on those little things. Oops, going right off the edge. So what new is going on in 2025? Lorie Dean and myself are ramping up, whatever, our podcast. We've talked about it, and we're going to kind of do a little bit different, like what we really wanted to start out doing, and life and stuff got in the way, but it is fixing to be off the chain. So if you don't know, I have a podcast with my Canadian best friend, Miss Lorie, and that is linked in the description box. So if you want to check it out, you can find it, the link to it in the description box. I think that blends too much. I think this should go on, like, yes, see that? That looks better, like that. Anyway, podcast. It is TrendTalk with Lorie&Steph. Like I said, the link is in my description box. It's on my website. It's everywhere. everywhere you can find me. If you like challenges, like junk journal challenges, you can join my Facebook group. And that is also linked down below. January's challenge is use your scraps. And I don't do a daily challenge because, okay, I don't have time to do a daily challenge. So I do weekly. And the first week, which is this week, is making a master board using your scraps. And my live that I did that. And I want to say next week is tags using your scraps. So it's all about using your scraps. So yeah, I should check it out. That is not, no. Let me see, do I like that or do I want it like that? I think I like that one better. See how simple I'm keeping this? My goal is to get all of these things done. Just a little deco and call it a day. So yeah, join my Facebook group for challenges, inspiration, and more. There's a lot of people there that love to share their creations, things that they have created. So you can join us down there. Alright. This I keep gravitating to, except I don't have anything that's tall enough. I think this needs to be on something darker so it will pop. Oh my gosh, look at how that is just like, whoa. Okay. And these flowers were in, I want to say, the Advent box. And I know you can't really tell. I mean, I'm not really having to ink it up because I made the background because I made these myself and cut them out on my silhouette. Of course, that didn't cut out right there, but so when I do that, when you have to do that, there's an offset, right, to cut around the object. And I mean, I can get as close as I can get, but there's always still like that little bit of white from the paper. So I have created like a neutral background. Because see, in the past, all of this in between would have been white. Because that's just the paper. But I put a neutral background. And then I put my flowers on top. So when they cut out, it's not white. It's not stark white. Isn't that beautiful? Yes. And that's it. That's all she needs. And a little bit of ink on the edges. So that is a new concept that I mean, I'm sure other people do it. I don't know what other people do. I barely have time to keep up with my own self. So that I love. It keeps it from being stark white behind things. Because if I were to cut all of this out, that would be so thin it would just break. Same thing with that. If I were to cut all the white out, that would be too thin. It wouldn't work. So by creating a neutral background instead of a white background, it helps. And you're welcome. Like the little lesson that nobody asked for. Like, I don't know how, I was like, oh no, how I ended up with so many blue butterflies. But that's okay. These are going to come in handy for my denim journal. Oop, I just saw, let's see, we have, now these these are not mine. These are, I don't know if they're Tim Holtz or if they're from somewhere else. I don't remember. That's kind of big. Okay, so this is just going to go, you can do it like that. Let's do that. And do I have a little label? blends in. Oh my gosh, I just saw something. And now I flipped it and I don't see it. No. Oh, here's a blue. There we go. We'll just put that on there. Okay, and then I have this this red that I'm just gonna put right in the middle of that. Okay, that is way too much white. So I'm gonna cut that off. That is one thing and that's why I try really hard when I make my own, you know, my die cuts that are on the website. I try really hard to cut them as close as I can. Because yes, I know you can ink stuff up and I get that, but sometimes there's so much white that it's just not, it doesn't look good, even if you ink it up. Okay, we all know I like to do this to my butterflies. Like for the most part, it's gonna lay flat, but it can like do that if I wanted to, right? Let me check my battery, because I'll get so busy videoing and yipping yapping. Yippin' yappin'. Okay, that one. All right, let's go ahead and find what we're gonna put on each of these. And then, oh, there is a lone butterfly in here. Too big. That is a beautiful butterfly though. And that is going to go right there. A little bit too big for that space. Too big. They're just too tall. I mean, I have the single flower, but that looks weird. Looks weird. I do have Perfectly Imperfect. These are really ginormous. No, because that looks like they're laying down. They're not supposed to. Okay. I might do that. No, those kind of blend into me. Oh, here's a nice one. There we go. We're going to put that right in the middle. And then I just need, I don't know if I like that. Now that I don't mind. That's too big. I'm just reaching over here. These have been on my desk. That blends too much, but that actually looks good there. Maybe. Let me do my little jazz fingers. Oh, let's do that. Let's do a little butterfly thing. Okay, so that is what we're gonna do. Let me put these back in the flower bin. Look at me cleaning up after myself. I have been organizing like a mad woman. Cleaning out so much stuff, decluttering. So it helps when there is a place for everything, and really I'm going through and just keeping the things that I like, not keeping it just because I have it. And now I know exactly what my taste is, and I will shop accordingly if I need something. Like when I go treasure hunting, because y'all know I love to treasure hunt. It's always the thrill of the hunt for me. but I'm not buying anything. I don't care if it's free. I wouldn't care if someone was handing them out. I don't have the space, and I have to be very mindful of my space. Now, I say, I don't care if it's free. If it's something that is, you know, rare, unique, whatever, I'm going to take it. But generally speaking, I am being very, very mindful and very picky about what I get. And I have my list of things that I'm searching for when I go treasure hunting. Now, I can love and admire all the things that I see. That does not mean I have to buy them. Yes, I'm cutting off all this white stuff. These are not mine. These are somewhere else. I don't know where they're from. But I do know it was way too much white on the edges. So yes, now what I am looking for, I am looking for a vintage Rolodex, and I want the one that is rounded, right? So it has the turn things that you turn and the whole thing flips like this. That I am definitely looking for. And I'm always looking for old ledgers, because they are hard to find, believe it or not. So I am looking for that. I do not have any more space on my stamp carousels for wooden stamps, so I can't get any more of those unless I get another carousel. So, and those are hard to come by too. It took me 2 years, and then in one day I found 3. But I've been looking for 2 years. How wild is that? So when I go treasure hunting, which I'm probably going to do this coming weekend, because my husband, I'm going out of town with him, but I feel like we're going to hit some treasure hunting places also. Yes, so that is the plan. All right, let me get this butterfly down. Still checking my, this one I'm going to lay flat because it's not going to do well, because I'm putting it in the center and it just needs to be flat anyway. Okay, this line is not center, by the way, so very simple, great pocket or a journal card, whatever you want it to be. And it's minimal decoration, like you don't have to decorate them to the hilt. And I'm learning too that, especially things that are going in a journal, flat is always better, minimal is better. Otherwise it fills your journal up so fast. Now I don't mind a little gator mouth, but I don't like a giant gator mouth journal. And the gator mouth is the ones that, you know, they open like a gator mouth. Oh no. Well, it is what it is. That's going there. Okay, I'm not going to change my mind. We're going to stick to the plan, Stan. That's what we're doing. We're going to put that at an angle so it all fits. Now, once I decide, like, if these are going to be pockets or just little fill-ins, I will probably round the corners at the time and ink them up more, depending on what journal they go in. So I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I finished all of these. And everything is put up for the most part. I have a few little stragglers over here. These are labels. They need to go. Labels, sentiments, all of that need to go in that little drawer. So I'm cleaning while I'm doing this. Sorry guys. But you know what? This is some Someone asked me if I have New Year resolutions. They're not resolutions, they're goals. And I know they're probably, you know, one and the same, whatever. I've just never had luck with resolutions. I do better with goal setting. So I'm saying it's my goals. All right, let's take a gander at the beautiful things we created. You know what? I need to move these because these also need to go into their proper home. Okay, so we have tag. Wow, there's so many. I am so impressed with myself. You have no idea. Because if y'all know me, the slowest crafter on YouTube. Like some of these will look good. I may add a bit of lace or something like that, but this is like a base. I can leave it just as it is, or we can decorate it more depending on the journal that it goes into, right? So anyway, that is everything I created today, which is super impressive for me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15 things I created. Wow, look at me go. Yes, I am very impressed with myself. That is amazing. And they are also beautiful. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Another thing I do with these, if I'm not going to use them, or if I have a patron that was like, oh my God, I love a specific one, I throw them in the Patreon package. So blue bonnet and yellow rose get all kinds of goodies from me. So patrons, if anything you see here that you would like to have, just let me know and I will throw it in your package. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for all your support, and let's make 2025 an amazing year. Until next time, y'all have a blessed day. Bye.